So this is a concept that can totally transform your approach to eating. It is the 80-20. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by eating perfectly all the time, and let's be honest, you should be nodding along to this because perfection doesn't exist, then this is for you. Let's dive in. So what is the 80-20 rule? It's pretty simple. It's the idea that you focus on healthy, nutrient-dense, nutrient-rich food 80% of the time. That means whole foods like fruits, like vegetables, like lean protein and grains. And then you allow yourself to indulge a little bit, the 20% of the time. It sounds good, right? So why does this work? Well, let's face it, if you are on a fat loss journey, and I always want you to find a sustainable way of eating, but in order to have that fat loss to begin with, you are going to need to be in a calorie deficit. That can feel restrictive. The 80-20 rule allows for flexibility. You can enjoy your favorite foods, your hell yeah foods, without guilt. And that makes it easier to stick to your eating habits. How can you actually implement this in your life? Well, here are some steps to get you started. First up, assess your current diet. Take a week where you are recording everything that you eat. That could be in the in-app tracker, that could be notes on your phone, that could be a good old-fashioned pen and paper. What you want to do is get a sense of where you are right now, the balance of your current diet of healthy, unprocessed, whole foods versus those more indulgent foods. The next thing to do is to set yourself goals. So set yourself some realistic goals. Think about where you can swap out those foods that might be indulgent and switch in some whole foods that are going to make up that healthy 80% of your diet. If you're having a lot of processed snacks, then consider replacing them with fresh fruit, with fresh veg, with nuts, with eggs, some good unprocessed whole foods. And then plan your indulgences. Allow yourself a few treats each week, but plan them out in advance. That way you can enjoy them without guilt because they are all part of the plan. And if you plan them in, you know that you're still within the 80-20 rule. Here are a few tips to help you succeed with the 80-20 rule. Focus on nutrient-dense food. So fill your plate with colourful whole foods as much as possible. Eat the rainbow. View this as an opportunity to try new fruit and veg. You never know what you might love that you haven't already tried. Next, practice moderation. When it is time to indulge, do it mindfully. This is me talking about mindful eating once again. Step away from the screen, enjoy every bite, and savour it. Savour that treat. And by doing so, you might actually need less to feel satisfied. And lastly, be flexible. Remember the 80-20 rule is there as a guide. Sure, there might be some days that go a little bit more 60-40, 70-30, but that's fine. It just means next day or the day after that, maybe be a little bit more 90-10. Simple. This approach allows you to enjoy life while still having your health and fitness goals at the forefront. Remember, it's all about balance and it's all about sustainability. Check out the PDF that accompanies this to work out what your 80-20 rules are and to plan your indulgences across the week. Any questions? Just shoot me a message and let's chat about it.